We're here back at the Fantasy Bar. Basketball is back, and we are back. 6 of my favorite plays ready for you to go on FanDuel and DraftKings, including some young players I am expecting to take a leap this season. Some tremendous buy low prices early here in the season. We've got some correlation, some stacking opportunities, and a beast of the night I think goes ham tonight. Who are we talking about? Only one way to find out. It's time to belly up to the Fantasy Bar. Welcome in, guys. Opening night edition, Beers Daily Fantasy Six-Pack, putting on the NBA hat and giving you 6 of my favorite players for the big Wednesday night slate. Thank you, as always, for stopping by and hanging out in the Fantasy Bar. If you're new, welcome in. What we do here, we give you 6 plays for FanDuel and DraftKings that I am eyeing up for the slate. If you're an old-timer, kick back, grab your favorite brew, and welcome back to the Fantasy Bar. Now, a couple housekeeping things. First off, NBA six-pack. We're giving you one here on Wednesday with the big opening night slate, but normally will likely be Monday and Friday. Still have NFL in full swing. So that is the plan. Unless there's limited scheduling on those dates, we'll switch it up. So look for the video every Monday and Friday. Best way to know, get those notifications set, subscribe to the channel. While you're here for this video, click that thumbs up button. So important. Supports us big time over on YouTube. So thank you for that. Also, we will have an intro video each and every day. There's a regular video. There will be an intro video, quick 1-minute video with a recap of the previous day's video and the results, and one preview play. So you get one play in that video, the rest of the 5 in this main video. So make sure you are checking that out as well. So again, thumbs up button, subscribe, hit those notifications, and check us out over at scoresandodds.com/beer. Great time to get signed up over there. So many sports going on right now. Everything under one umbrella for all of your sports betting needs. All right, let's dive into this big slate of games. Excited, NBA is back. Let's start at power forward and center with Jaren Jackson Jr. of Memphis. So we know this guy can contribute in a ton of ways. Defensive player of the year last season. That means lots of blocks, steals, rebounds. And I really see him expanding his offensive game this season without Ja Morant on the floor. It was Jackson that saw a big leap in usage, and a lot of people, including myself, expecting big things from Desmond Bane. Likely going to be one of the more higher-owned players on this slate. Not saying avoid Desmond Bane. Really like him tonight. But it was Jackson that led the way with over a 6% usage bump with Morant off the floor last season. Was great against this New Orleans team. Last season, averaged almost 42 DraftKings points per game. To do the math, pretty easy 6X for us there on these prices here. Jaren Jackson Jr., great option to lead us off here in the Wednesday night six-pack. All right, another young player I am expecting big things from this season. Shooting guard, small forward, Benedict Mathurin of Indiana. Now we know Tyrese Halliburton is the straw that stirs the drink here for Indiana, but I really see Mathurin turning into that Robin to Halliburton's Batman. And the prices simply don't reflect that here at $5,400 on both sites. One of my favorite values on this slate. Big time upside for this guy. And we saw that towards the end of last season when he started to get more run, likely in the starting lineup here to start the season. That price got up to $6,700 on DraftKings in that final game last season. We're way down at $5,400. So great buy low option here with Mathurin. Love this game. 235 the total. A lot of cheaper pieces in this game. So if you're looking for a game stack to get a little bit different here tonight, I think Indiana, Washington could be the way to go. Even if not, love Mathurin as a cash game tournament play, whether part of a stack or not. Mathurin, huge season incoming for this young star. All right, let's go to the other side of that game with some correlation at point guard with Tyus Jones of Washington. Now, Jones always been a guy in DFS we love to play. When the starter was out, he'd get his opportunity, showed that he belongs in this league as a starter, and finally going to get that opportunity here with the Washington Wizards. And a lot of the attention here going to be on Kyle Kuzma, and the big addition to this team, obviously Jordan Poole coming over from the Golden State Warriors. So Jones may fly a little bit under the radar here tonight, and I'm happy with that. Indiana plays super fast, 3rd fastest pace in the entire league last season. So a nice pace up spot for him. Fits his game well. Get up and down the floor, can do a lot, can contribute in a lot of different ways in a lot of different categories. Tyus Jones, this price will not stay this cheap. I can promise you that. Another buy low on a young player I'm expecting to take a leap here in 2023. All right, let's continue the theme here. Young players on the rise, power forward center Evan Mobley. So no Jared Allen tonight. That leaves a lot for Evan Mobley down low here in this matchup. Should dominate the paint here. And when we look at stats for Evan Mobley, you know he's a guy that can do a lot. Can score, is going to get the rebounds, the blocks, the steals. A lot of avenues for him to score fantasy points. Remember, over on FanDuel, you get an extra point for every block and steal. Get 3 points over there compared with the 2 over on DraftKings. So a little scoring update here for the newer players here, but very, very valuable on both sides. FanDuel even more so with those blocks and those steals. Was great against Washington last season. Averaged over 18 points and almost 9 rebounds per game in 3 meetings against this team. Another 6x return here. That's generally what we're looking for. 6 to 8x in our tournament lineups. I think Mobley fits that bill. Gives us the 8x we are looking for. Has a big night here tonight against the Washington Wizards. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Wednesday night. Before we do that, let's run our Beast of the Night contest. Very easy to play. How do you play? Simple. You click that thumbs up button, then you head down to the comment section and guess fantasy points on DraftKings for my Beast of the Night. The closest guess, you're going to win yourself a free week of RotoGrinders Premium just for hanging out here in the fantasy bar. All right, let's wrap this baby up with my favorite play. You know, Matt, Beast of the Night. Been hanging out at the fantasy bar. You know I love this guy. Tonight's Beast of the Night, we are on Anthony Simons of the Portland Trailblazers. So long-time standout Batman there out in Portland. Damian Lillard off to my Milwaukee Bucks leaves Anthony Simons as the clear-cut #1 option in this Portland offense. Yes, Scoot Henderson, an exciting young rookie, I think, will take some time, but I do think he will develop. We have Jeremy Grant there. There's some pieces there, but Simons clearly the guy that this offense is going to run through. When you took Damian Lillard off the floor, and you can find this information in our revamped Court IQ tool here over on RotoGrinders. Make sure you're checking that out. But take Dame off the floor, over 7 DraftKings points and a 6% usage bump for Anthony Simons. So those numbers outstanding here, and the price does not reflect that. Price too cheap here on this guy. 2 games against the Clippers last season, averaged over 26 points per game and almost 43 DraftKings points per game. So yes, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, great defenders, no doubt. I still think Anthony Simons going to put up some big numbers here on opening night. Price should probably be in the 8Ks. We're getting him under 7K. Sign me up. Anthony Simons, my favorite play on the board in tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it here for our Wednesday 6-pack. Any comments, questions, or feedback, hit me up in that comment section right below the video. Don't forget, fantasy points for Anthony Simons over on DraftKings for your shot at a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. All right, again, the housekeeping, Mondays and Fridays generally. Wanted to get you this opening day video. NFL 6-packs in full swing, so look for that later this week, along with my Pints and Picks video, giving you 2 of my favorite NFL bets each and every week. And make sure you're checking us out over on SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio. Eric Vine for STL Cardinals and myself going through all the NFL action 6 to 9 Eastern every Sunday night. Make sure you are heading over there and hanging out for RotoGrinders Game Night. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut. Best of luck tonight. NBA is back and we are excited. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck on the slate tonight. We'll see you right back here for my NFL videos and another NBA 6-pack coming up on Friday. Thanks again, guys. We will see.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist